it's Hope at Crafty Hope and welcome. Today I am working on the hashtag Pirate Pretties Jewelry Challenge for February. This year, Angela of Pirate Pretties Jewelry has set a double color jewelry collab challenge where you have two colors you need to use each month, and then she's got a metal choice, a project type, and an optional fun element. So, if you're going to play along, you can do a video showing what you made and use the hashtag Pirate Pretties Jewelry Challenge, or you can put a picture of what you made over on the Pirate Pretties Jewelry group. I'll have a link to that Facebook group below. So, this month, Angela has asked us to do Kelly or True Green with white or clear. So, I believe she's kind of got these lined up to kind of go with the following month's holidays. So like these are for March's holiday of St. Patrick's Day, because yeah, we'll get to that. So the metal choices are silver or gold, project type is earrings, and the fun element is clovers, so like 4-leaf clover or good luck charms. She mentioned that in her January video that it could be a good luck charm in general, so like a horseshoe, or I guess a lucky rabbit's foot, or anything you find lucky, a lucky penny, I don't know, whatever you find lucky. I'm going with the clovers because I just happened to have taken apart a bracelet that had some clover charms on it, and I thought, hey, I will use that for this month's challenge. So I'm going to make my pair of earrings using some silver. I'm using silver because the charm that I have is silver. And then for Kelly or True Green, I've got these seed beads that I believe are a Kelly or True Green. And then for the white or clear, I'm using a single crystal clear rondelle. And we're going to make a pair of earrings. So, in addition to the beads, I also have a ring here. This looks like it's about an inch. Let's see. Yep, that seems about right. So about an inch in circumference. I've got a lever back ear wire, 3 small jump rings, and an eye pin. So, and some wire. This is 26 gauge wire. So we're gonna get to this. And I bet you can guess what we're going to do for the most part. So I'm taking my 26 gauge wire just over a foot, so just over 12 inches. And I'm going to start by, one of the things I'm going to do is this ring has a little place here where it was soldered, and I don't want that to show. So I am going to make sure that is kind of in the middle at the bottom where I know I'm going to wrap. But I'm going to take my wire and just with like 1/4 of an inch hanging in, I'm going to wrap that 1/4 of an inch up my ring. So away from that other wire. And it's going to take a couple of wraps, and then I will use some chain nose pliers to just get that tacked down tightly. Alright, and then I'll make sure those 2 wires are together like that. And with those 2 wraps, I've got that end of my wire secure. And I'm going to pick up a single seed bead, slide that all the way down to my ring, and then take my wire and wrap it around through my ring, and then up and around and through my ring. So basically 2 wraps. And when I come back up to the outside of the ring, I'm going to add another bead and do the same thing. So I have 18 beads here, seed beads, that I am going to go through, and I just slung one of my my jump rings somewhere. But I'm going to go through and wrap this 18 times, and I'll come back in just a second when I get to the end of those wraps. My last bead on here and I haven't wrapped it. I'm going to spend a little bit of time squishing these together, making sure everything's spaced out the way I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that last bead on there and wrap 1, tighten it nice, and then 2. And when I bring it up, I'm going to use some flush cutters to cut off that little bit of excess and bring those chain nose pliers again and make sure that wire is down nice and tight. And there, that is, you could just add an ear wire to that and have a beautiful little wrapped earring, but we haven't added our clover in yet, or our white or clear bead. So the way I'm going to do that is, it's a little funky, I am going to take one of these jump rings, like so, and slip it on to my clover charm. I think I have to open these just a little bit more. Where's my... Alright, so I'm open that a little bit more, and I'm going to slip on that charm and then close my jump ring. Alright, and then again, I'm going to take another one of these tiny jump rings. I'm going to open it up just a little bit more, pretty wide, like so. And I'm going to slip it on to that first jump ring and then on to our large ring. This becomes a little bit fiddly, so we're going to close that one and then take our last jump ring and again open it up a bit wider, and we're going to put that on the other side of that first jump ring and then of that second one. So basically you've got 2 jump rings connecting your charm to your big ring, like so. Alright, so from there I'm going to take my eye pin and open the eye of it also very wide, like so, so that it can slip between, this is the hard part, slip it between the 2 jump rings you've got connecting your charm to your ring. Oh, it gets so fiddly, y'all. Okay. Now that I have it on there, I think, I'm trying to see it. I can't see the end of it. Okay. I'm going to try that again. It's so hard to do it on camera. Alright, y'all. It took some trying and I finally got it on there. And basically I've hooked the middle ring as well to keep everything kind of in line. So now I am going to close it as much as I can, like so, and scoosh that into the center of my ring, just like that. And then top my head pin, or my eye pin, I keep wanting to say head pin, top my eye pin with my crystal, grab my round nose pliers and make a wrapped loop. I'm going to make this loop going in the same direction as my large ring, like so, and then around, then up. So I've made a loop like so, and then I'm going to wrap it. If you need instructions on how to make a wrap loop, I'll put a link up below. I do have a tutorial on making wrapped loops. They are my favorite. Alright, so once I've got it wrapped a couple of times, I'm going to tighten that just a scoosh, use my flush cutters to trim that off, and then make sure my loop is straight and that that tail is tucked. Now if I need to move that around, I can. And the last thing we're going to do is add our ear wire. So we've got our lever back ear wire. It does have a split in it. So we're just going to twist it open, making sure that our clover's facing outward. Slip that loop onto the open hoop, and then that is the earring. And I've got another one done right over here. And that is it for my Pirate Pretties Jewelry Challenge for February 2023. I've got some great festive earrings for St. Patrick's Day. All right, y'all, I hope that you like this. If you have any questions, I'm sorry that got a little fiddly in there. Sometimes it's all about working it out. Another option would be to just use your wire, maybe a 22 gauge instead of this 26, to wrap your loop onto the wire there and then add your ring instead of the eye pin. So that's an option. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please ask below. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.